If you are looking for an investment with high returns, then you should probably forget the stocks, mutual funds, real estate or gold. Digital currencies should be your destination, and here's why. While stock markets, mutual funds or commodities will not fetch you more than 20% in a year, the world's most popular currency, Bitcoin, has surged 20% in just 1 week. One Bitcoin now costs nearly $4,000, jumping by a whopping 300% so far this year. There are other currencies as well, like Ethereum and Ripple, which have gained huge momentum. Here's a look at the Bitcoin boom in 2017. The digital currency was trading at $1,000 and from there climbed to a $2,000 in the month of May. We've seen $3,000 in the month of June, and $4,000 is what we've done in August. So it has been a fourfold jump that you have seen come in for the Bitcoin as a currency. While Bitcoin still awaits a legal status in India and an interministerial group is working on a framework, Bitcoin has about 1 million users in the country, with over 200 to 50 crores of trade being done in 1 month every day. So digital currency is certainly becoming a rage in the world, and as people get more aware about its features and returns, the demand is just multiplying every minute. But while we talk about the boom, we can't ignore the concerns. How safe is digital currency? Is it vulnerable to fraud and hacks? So what's the future of digital currencies? And lastly, with Bitcoin prices already at a record level, have we missed the bus? Hello and welcome to this special show, The Rise of Digital Currencies. I am Manisha Gupta, and joining me to answer all these questions are Eliandro of BTC.com. We also have with us Johan Yoon of BitConnect, Sergey Sholom of Game Credits, and Marco Kron of Genesis Mining. Gentlemen, hi, thank you so much for joining us. Let me start with you, Eliandro. And while we already have seen nearly a $4,000 of a Bitcoin already, it has been a 300% jump. What is your sense on where are we headed from here on?
Digital currency, the industry is very new. It's a nascent industry, so we only have about 7 years that we've been doing this work, and there is a lot of possibilities for growth in all over the world. It represents a new form of economy, but it does face challenges in regards to regulation and stepping into new companies that have to create new businesses, and there's a lot of uncertainties in this market because it's so new. So in itself, that's an opportunity, but it's also a challenge.
Marco, let me come to you as well. How much and how soon do you see the virtual currencies gaining importance across globe now?
There was a couple of comments on this. So in fact, we really see something we have seen like in the .com bubble. Yeah, so lots of companies coming up with a new technology, with a new kind of view on things. Since a couple of years. So there's lots of projects, lots of new ideas, and many of them will certainly fail, yeah, when it comes to blockchain technology. But there will be a couple of companies that will do very well and that bring new ideas to the table, and these will be or have the chance to be the new Facebooks or Googles or eBays. So a lot about cryptocurrencies and about blockchain is about getting rid of the middleman or not having a third party which is in between. So a lot of companies can use that to leverage on that and to earn additional money which is normally cut out by the middleman. So this process of decentralization can bring the space completely forward and to a new level.
Marco, people are calling cryptocurrencies as a bubble or a craze as well, but do you see it like that, or do you think this becoming as a part of our lives going forward?
Right now we are at a stage where the technology is still very young. Yeah? So Bitcoin was created only 8 years ago, and in the beginning no one really cared about that for the first couple of years. So technology is young, but things are evolving now very fast. There is a lot of investments going into that, also to make the product itself more usable. So to answer your question, it will take some time to scale and to make the product usable. but I'm very optimistic from what I've seen in the last couple of years, that like in 5 years from now, Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies will be widely accepted. Because usability will increase, everyone has a smartphone, and there is, let's say, more people that are doubtful about the system, the monetary system as it works today. So for all these reasons, I think there is a huge potential for cryptocurrencies and for this blockchain technology.
Johan, let me get you in the conversation. Where do you see India on the map of cryptocurrencies as of now?
I'm really glad to see like all the cryptocurrency related figures and all the big names, and I think India has one of the most biggest country in the world. So I see a lot of positive ways of the Indian people. If they get to know more of the cryptocurrencies, maybe they will have like a best chance to get used to this field of cryptocurrency and just spread the news to all other people in different countries.
Sergey, hi. You are into India as well, talking about blockchain, and in the conference here, where do you think we stand in sense of the virtual currencies? Of course, the growth has been quite strong, but it is the regulatory aspect that the markets are still awaiting.
Hi, everybody. Namaste. Well, to answer your question, I would say that right now, yes, blockchain technologies, digital assets, and everything around is really booming. This is actually a new wave of digital revolution that is happening right now. And different countries, different way understanding digital assets and everything around. I would like to say that at the end of the day, it is of course important that all the governments understand the value and understand the advantages that it could be delivered thanks to digital assets to many industries within the country and outside of it, and change our world and our lives. It is very important that everybody will do it. Yes, different countries right now in a different position in regards of this question. Well, we just hope and we expect that everybody will do the right things and we will improve our lives in many different ways.
Alejandro, I want to come back to you. The uses of digital currencies in various countries have been taken up right now. China, for one, wants to tax it. Australia is accepting it. You have other countries which are, taxing it or using it, accepting it or legalizing it. How have you seen this run up?
Well, it depends actually on the region where its digital currency is being used. Bitcoin, for example. You have an example like Venezuela, where Bitcoin is being used as a digital currency to buy goods from the United States. I know of a family that purchases Bitcoin and then uses that Bitcoin to buy food in the United States. However, in the more developed nations like the United States or European nations, it's being used mainly as a speculation because there's no real to use your debit accounts or your credit card is very simple in these developed nations. So for many users in the United States, Europe, there's no real benefit to using Bitcoin. And that's as a currency, but as a speculation, it most definitely is being used, and it's made a lot of people a lot of money, I can say.
Well, yes, from speculation to hedging to trading to buying food, it's being used everywhere. But Sergey, it's not just about the Bitcoin. There is Ethereum, there is Ripple, there are altcoins, there are hundreds of other virtual currencies as well. Going forward, is it going to be about more currencies, or is it more products or more users? How do you see it?
There are so many projects, there are so many coins, there are so many ideas. There are so many people who see the benefits of blockchain, digital assets, using all together to improving the things. But what I would like everybody to be really passionate about and to be focused, not in crypto, not in cryptocurrencies or regulations, how is it recognized, Bitcoin here and there, being focused on the products that are improving our life every day thanks to these technologies. So when there will be more and more companies coming with the real products, that are based on blockchain or using digital assets, whatever, that are better than existing one, that are improving our life in many ways. This is, I would say, the most exciting moment. And I will be happy to see how many other companies, no matter if it's in game industry or other industries, will follow and will use it, not only just to get additional money on crowd sales or whatever, but to use it in changing our lives to good. This is what I would like to see. So when you ask what will happen in the future, I expect to see more products, first of all. Not more cryptocurrencies, digital assets, more products. This is our passion, and we're going to deliver this passion to a huge scale of 2 billion people with our game-related products. But again, I hope many companies, not I hope, I know that many companies are already following, and very soon we will see so many amazing products thanks to blockchain.
Well, your point is well taken. Yes, passion is a common thread across everybody who produces, works, buys or sells in case of cryptocurrencies. But Marco, let me come to you. And India doesn't mine Bitcoins. As of now, it's only about buying, selling and trading. Is that because cost of mining in India is high, or do you think it's because of the regulatory uncertainty?
The mining market is in equilibrium. Yeah? So if the Bitcoin price, for example, goes up, and it went up quite a lot in the last couple of months, then there is an opportunity for everyone who is mining, because every coin they are mining is now more worth in terms of US dollars, which in turn means if you're earning more money and there is kind of a lot of profit to be made, that more people will go into the space and they will start mining. So what is happening always, if the price goes up very fast, that a couple of months later people will build more mining farms, they will invest into mining and kind of close this profitability. So there is always some equilibrium process here, but in the long run people normally make money with mining.
All right, we've discussed a whole host of issues right now, from price run-up to other currencies and, of course, the passion all of these people share. But on the other side of this very short break that we're taking now, we will talk about the regulation and growth of cryptocurrencies going forward.